This is the Polygon app. We're going to go over 3 other uses of patterns. The first use is this here, where it takes a flame, changes it into a heart, goes back to being a flame, then it goes back to being a heart. The second is this triangle that has a triangle cut out of the center of it. And the third example is of a pattern that wasn't filled with a color, but was filled with a picture. All right, let's go to the program. I'm going to click on the red stripe on program. Here is the first routine where it set up a value t, varied it between 0 and 25 and back again. That is the roll action. Then it multiplies that value by 4. So it's really going between 0 and 100 and back to 0 again, and then back to 100, and it keeps rolling back and forth. There are 2 patterns involved, pattern 220 and pattern 221. Well, if we go down to patterns and look at set 6, we will find 220 is a flame. 221 is a heart. Now we go back to the program. So the morph is between a percentage of a flame and a percentage of a heart. That is the morph action. It goes between 2 patterns based on a percentage. Next we have the triangles. Well, here it says pattern 3, which is a triangle. Then it says make the dot list for the triangle. Then it says set the value of s to a smaller value. Up here it was 100%. Down here it's 50%. So now it's going to add that pattern to the first one. Notice it says dots here, which is starting a pattern to make a dot list. You can add another dot list to that dot list. And in this case, it just made the pattern smaller, redid it as a dot add, and now it's going to be written inside of the other triangle, because they're centered on the same position but smaller. But with option 99, which means reverse the direction of the dot list that's being added. Therefore, it's going to go in the opposite direction. So instead of putting a triangle on top of a triangle, it's cutting a triangle out of the center of a triangle. All right, that's the second example. Now we can go, well, we'll go look at that pattern 3 just to show you. Pattern 3 here is a triangle, but it's in a clockwise direction. Now we go back. The third example had to do with, instead of using a color to fill in the letter A, it used a picture. Here it sets the picture up by giving a picture number, 81, and then it says get that picture. This doesn't show the picture on the screen, it just tells it to load it into the program's work area. Then it says get pattern 65, which is a capital A, and then it does the dots operation with option 13, which means fill it in with the picture. Now the picture is 81. If we go over here to pictures, click on pictures, and we click down here, this is picture 81. That's what it filled in the A with. We'll go back to execute the program. You see, the A is filled in with that picture. Well, this video is about these 3 things: morphing, reversing direction, filling it with a picture. That's the end of this routine and video.